4.
At their own 24-yard line.
To throw on the first play, McCarthy. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Now 2nd and 3. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. At 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now McCarthy. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Yeah, they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. Throwing is McCarthy. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Jones now in motion left. To the air with McCarthy. He'll find Jones again, complete. And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Looking to throw McCarthy. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Pacheco is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. This is third and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Here's McCarthy. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Pacheco. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
On first down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 9 now from the 21. Mahomes going to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Jones. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Forced out to his left. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Open man is Tucker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
A gain of 3 yards.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Flushed out right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 15 yards there on the scramble and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Being chased out left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal.
Now they'll change things up. 3rd and goal, McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Isaiah Pacheco with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
They'll try and run for this with Wright. Fighting through. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And incomplete on a deep ball.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now it's Mahomes again. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Open man Hamler. That's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. McCarthy. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before break. McCarthy. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him, and he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Throwing now is Mahomes. Man open, here is Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Now a give, running left is right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They'll go again here with Wright. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City, from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And Jones will go in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Now McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it. Precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Well, they go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give him a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. A beautiful fake. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run here with Pacheco. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Once more, it's Pacheco. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start on the ground with Wright. And some room to work. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Had no command that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it. Don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid them, picking up a 1st down.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Throwing is McCarthy. Able to slither by. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To the air with McCarthy. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. J.J. McCarthy. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And at this stage in the fourth, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. It's complete to Fells. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And now a pause as they tend to an injured player. And, boy, that, you got to hope this is minor. That's Patrick Mahomes, who's in some discomfort out there. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Caught by Jones. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Into a sea of defenders unintercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. A 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
Flush to his right. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Here's 2nd and 7. Here's McCarthy. Eluding the pressure right. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. In motion left goes Jones. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they can't bring him down. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
A give to Pacheco off the option. Fights him off. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Jones will come now in motion right. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw McCarthy. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Raiders are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The take down to the 4-yard line, but still a sensational effort.
All praises for a tremendous return, but how about the guys that never gave up on the play, refused to let him get into the end zone, and tracked him down before he got there and made the tackle? A lot of pride exhibited by guys on special teams.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Looking downfield for Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. So this one a victory for the